Hello guys, welcome to Hike Mentors. I'm Aman Hike, your friend. So today we're gonna discuss the true false not given method. I have listened from many of the students of mine, like they always face problem related to yes, no, not given, or it might be true false not given. And seriously, you guys are not even need to hard work. You just need a little bit smart work for this because there are 4 to 5 type of questions that comes in every reading that you get. Fine, so please pay the close attention. If you're using some social media, please stay them away. Okay, so we're gonna start with our first question. So you can clearly see I have underlined or highlighted some of the words. Like before that, I want to tell you some tricks which I have discussed in earlier video as well. Like in true false not given or yes no not given, we always divide our sentence in three parts: subject, verb and object, right? So if I talk about my first question, so the cork oak, which is name of the some tree here, so we don't need to know the meaning at all. And the thickest, definitely it is the verb, and any living tree we put in the object category. Like it doesn't need real grammar here even. You can apply the three-part formula as well: first, second, and third part, right? So first of all, in true false not given, rather than just staring at your passage, reading the story at all, just move to the location. It is the first tips of the reading. IELTS reading, it is the first tips to just find out the location. That is the real deal. So if we move to the passage here, so okay, it is cork tree here. So if I see the thickness, I go to the location. And many of the students have the complaint, like they get the location but their answer is always wrong. So the real reason is that they don't after skimming they don't scan the passage at all. Like they have listened the word thickness here, sorry, they have find the word thickness here and the cocoa tree they have found. So what they are gonna do, they simply put it in the true or yes, but it is not the case. You just need to scan the passage, right? So if I talk about the passage, so like cork tree, it's itself tree, okay, it's some kind of tree, and it bark grows 20 centimeter in thickness. So they have just mentioned you about the thickness of it, like the tree grows for 20 centimeter. They are not telling you like it is the thickest tree. Or if I further go with my third part, any living tree, no, they haven't mentioned any living tree here. So often you receive this kind of questions which are based on the adjective, like tall, tallest, or the coolest place, which I have discussed in my next video, which is about the method of yes or no not given or type of the yes or no not given questions. So please subscribe the channel and keep watching it. So if I move to the question, the answer will be going to not given. Okay, we have mentioned it the not given. That is the answer. If I move to my second question, my word is here. If I move to my, if I talk about my first part is scientist, and developed is definitely going to be the verb, like they have developed something, and what they have developed is a synthetic coke. That is my third part. And if I move to my next one, that is same cellular structure as the natural coke, which is might be location word here. Like mostly in location you find out the nouns, and nouns basically it might be scientist or it might be cellular structure, could be your nouns. They are easy to find as compared to developed, because as you have seen in reading, most of the times there are synonyms, right? So let's move to the reading. And the next thing, the questions are always in series. So if we have left the earlier location here, so we are moving next to here. So are you guys looking any cellular structure, scientist, or any kind of things here? Okay, we have got it, the cellular structure. And we again move to our next question, to the questions before coming to any conclusion. Like scientists have developed a synthetic coke. They have made some synthetic coke, means some chemical coke, which is same as natural coke or cellular structure. So with the cellular structure, we're gonna going to first developed, we got the verb. Defense against forest fires, the bug has a particular cell structure with 40 million centimeter. The cells are fire. Okay, scientist we are not getting yet, so we are looking for the scientist. Coke tree 40 millimeters. 20th century requirement which explains producer of the word millimeters pulling deeper into century today's account for a coke production. Today is here, but still we are not getting any scientist here. Again, let's just reread our passage. Developed most probably defense that, okay guys, they have used the synonym here for scientists. They have used the word sorry, technology has never succeeded, means they have never made any such kind of things. And replicating vocabulary are really necessary for your reading part. So the vocabulary words, there are only 100 words which are repeated again and again in all of your readings, which I have discussed on my Facebook, on my Instagram page, and the videos on YouTube are also there. So if I come to the questions, technology is there, replicating is there, cellular structure is there, but the main thing is that they have never succeeded in it. They are never replicating it, means they are not meaning, not making any such kind of coke with the chemicals which is same as of the cellular structure. So definitely our answer is no, means it's going to be false here. Okay, so if I move to my next question, individual cocoa tree must be left for 25 years between the second and first harvest, means before harvesting them second time there must be gap of 25 years according to the questions. So your number are always your number and the dates. I'm repeating, your numbers or dates or years are always going to be the real keyword for you. Okay, like it might be 90/20, it might be 20 centimeter, it might be year any given here, like 25 year they have given here. So we are going to first find out the 25 years here. Okay, so it's really easy task, even like child play it is, we got the 25 year. But if I move to the location, I would start reading from here. Coke production, an exercise in patience. It is a kind of patience you need. From planting of a coke sapling, means when you plant a small tree, the first harvest take 25 years. It take 25 years for the first harvest. It is not the gap, guys. The gap is here. What kind of gap they need or how many years they need for gap is a decade. A decade is 10 year. Yes, a decade normally is a span of the 10 years. So means they need a gap of 10 years. Okay, and if I move to the questions, what they are saying, like in the first and the second harvest they need 25 years, so definitely the answer is false. So if you are not understanding it, you can repeat the reading, you can save, you can repeat the video, you can save it for you, you can share it with your friends who are dealing problem with the yes no not given questions, because sharing is caring. Okay, so let's move to the next question, and the question I'm going to leave on you. Cork should be stripped in dry atmosphere condition, means you are need to find any weather type of condition here, some kind of atmosphere that is required, and that is dry. Cork should be, like they are asking, they are giving advice. So if I move to the stripping word, so just as I mentioned, the questions and the answers are always found in the series. Okay, so no mechanical means stripping. We got the keyword here. Always highlight your words. Always use pen or pencil to mark the word so that you know, don't need go back again and again to that. And do not like unnecessarily underline any keyword which is not required even. Fine. So if I talk about the stripping, no mechanical means, but that is not any kind of weather it is. If I move to the weather, whether they are talking about here like too cold or the summer, that's fine, that is the real location of it. So you have to wait for the right kind of summer. They are using summer here to harvest coke. If the bark is stripped in a too cold or air is damp, a tree will be damaged. Means if you strip it in the cold, it will be damaged. If the air is damp, still it will be damaged. So you need a right kind of summer situation, and for the summer they have used the word dry. Synonyms are really necessary. I am repeating again, please subscribe the channel, please follow the Hike Mentors on Facebook and Instagram. We are daily uploading the content of the real IELTS, you just don't need any smart work. Sorry, you don't just need any hard work. You just need a little bit smart work with the Hike mentors. It's your mentor. Hi, I'm on Hike here. I'm doing every possible thing that you don't have to read at home. You just watch video, which you are doing on TikTok, which you are doing on Reels, and just watch on YouTube as well. Fine. So the answer is going to be yes or true. It is. And the second thing I want to tell you guys, never write wrong answers like in the forms. Like if you have given the true false questions, you need to write true and false on your notebook. If the yes or no questions are there, you need to write yes or no on your answer sheet, because if you are doing any opposite thing, the answers will be wrong, your hard work will be ruined. IDP will show you, I'm telling you. So the next question, it is always my favorite, the only. It is the question, if you are lucky or even if you are unlucky, you're going to find it in every reading questions, because nowadays the first passage of the reading contains yes no not given and fill-ups, or either it would be heading matchings or yes no not given questions, and the only questions will be there. You just simply can solve it. If there is any ly word, means if there is any adverb with ly, any word last with the ly, you need to highlight it, you need to underline it, because it's really necessary. It is the keyword. It always changes the questions. Like if I give some examples, it might be initially, sorry, it is typing mistake. Initially it might be, and it might be instantly, it might be suddenly, it might be profitably, it could be anything. But what you need is to just highlight the only word. So the way to remove the bark from cocoa trees is by hand. By hand means there is no mechanical means. They need some manual labor for it. So I think we have already highlighted the stripping, and there is no mechanic means there is no machine to strip the cocoa tree. What is job is done by the teams of highly skilled workers, means the workers, how they do it, they use the axe. What is axe is, which is used to cut the trees or to just strip them. Strip is basically to to remove the thickness or the layers outside of the tree. So no mechanical means is there, means the job is done by hand. Now there might be question in your mind, like they have not mentioned in hand, but if there is no machine, definitely if the people are doing work, if there is manual labor, definitely the work is going to be by hand. Like especially this, you don't need to use your mind with the cross questioning. What you just need English and a little bit of IQ. What is IQ? You don't think in opposite direction, you think in right direction. In language there is no why. So here we are all with the five questions, and if highlight my like whole reading video in this uh, of about this passage. So you first of all, you need to divide in three parts: subject, verb and object. Secondly, you need to go for the synonyms, and if your vocabulary is weak, okay, and you just don't make haste always make waste, means you don't need to be hurry. You just need a patiently find out the location, highlight the locations. Don't just just draw the whole passage. And for more videos, keep watching Hike Mentors with Aman Hike. I'm doing really hard work to get you guys abroad. Thank you.